Grand Rising, my beautiful taste bud gang, my beautiful taste bud family. How's it going, you guys? Hope y'all woke up with some beautiful ass energy, just ready to take on the day. I'm not gonna cap. I had over 8 hours of sleep, and I still try to convince myself to hit the snooze button. Like, I was like, it's Sunday. People won't even be up at like 7 a.m. That's the time. Like, it's 6:20 right now, but usually by the time this posts, it's like 7 or 8 a.m. Like, people ain't even gonna be up at that time. They're probably not gonna wake up to the afternoon, so you can sleep in. And I was like, no, you said you was gonna wake up at 4:30 every day. So yeah, I still hit the snooze. I didn't wake up till 5, but I woke up because in reality, I was legit just trying to make an excuse to stay in the bed. I was well rested. Like, I woke up at freaking 2 a.m. and I didn't go back to sleep until like 4. That's why I wanted to. When you up and you just like, well, shit, it's still early, so you go back to sleep type of thing, and then you try to snooze. Yeah, that's exactly what had happened. What had happened was, so yesterday's prompt was something along the lines just like looking at your environment and seeing if you could find 10 things that make you feel alive or that represents life to you. And I said 10 because 10s talk about completions. And so this is me setting intentions that you're going to release that mindset of investing in dead things or even resonating with things that don't bring you life. Okay. And it was so beautiful. I had watched this video. It had popped up on my YouTube suggestions. And it was just like how to live a meaningful life. And the dude was just talking about how 2 people could be watching the sunset. One could be like really in that moment, that experience, while the other could just be on their phone. So does that mean that the sunset is not meaningful, or did the person bring meaning to the sunset? And so in reality, we bring meaning to our life. Okay, so I could hear the birds chirping and feel like that's the most beautiful thing ever. I could see kids playing and I just feel so like amazing from that. I can see a family with each other just being a family, and I start, feeling heartfelt from that, because to me, that's what life is about, just like those little small things. Okay. So be mindful of that. I remember in the last video, I was telling y'all how I did get depressed. And so it didn't matter what was really around me. I wasn't really able to embrace it because of my mental state. Okay. Because of the energy I had resonated with. So I hope you were able to find some things, okay? So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for only allowing for high vibrating energies and entities in this space, those with their highest intentions in mind. So what positive affirmation card you like to start the collective off with today? Show me clearly, please. Okay. So we have, I release all criticism. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every way. So this is very, very beautiful, you guys. This is almost like, I feel like this is allowing for people to be imperfect beings, because you're an imperfect being as well. So it's just like, you know what? I'm only going to give out things that I desire for people to give out to me. So if I desire for people to accept my imperfections, I'm also going to accept their imperfections as well. It's kind of what I'm feeling like that, and it's just like, if I do that for others, others will do that for me. I got so much to say about that, but we ain't even gonna talk, okay? We ain't gonna talk about that today, maybe another day, okay? So let's see what I am affirmation card they have for us. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. Okay, so we have, I am inspiring. So it says, I am inspiring to those around me, even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. Okay, so this is very beautiful. Actually, they both go hand in hand with each other. Y'all see the colors, the sacral and the root. It's all about your grounded beliefs and stuff. It goes hand in hand with the releasing criticism. Okay, I'm not going to judge you so harshly for the actions that you did. So when people make mistakes, it's like looking at them as mistakes and not as a way to define their character. It's pretty much what that's saying. And so it's just like when I respond with kindness despite what they have done to me or despite their actions and slash are their mistake, it inspires them to actually grow, change, and meet you or other people with different energy. I could say some people ego is so big that they're just going to not respond to you at all, but they heart feels like kind of bad for doing what it is that they did. So they take the lesson and they apply it towards their future way of living, if that makes sense. So like literally what it says, I'm inspiring even when I don't realize it, is literally that, because some people aren't going to let you know how inspiring you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on the actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. We're going to be some things that help my taste buds positively move forward today. Show me clearly, please. All right. So we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands just talks about waiting. It talks about waiting for your ships to come in. It talks about being adaptable. It talks about looking for the perfect wave, the perfect time for you. It also talks about planning, prepping. We do have this Six of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like some of you guys are most definitely doing some sort of move here because that Eight of Wands just talks about, you know, it's a lot of action. It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of focus towards a new beginning. The Six of Swords is like looking at the cold hard facts and truths. That I'm not at an emotional, peaceful state, or the environment that's around me, it does not aid in my peace, or the thoughts that I have does not aid in my peace. So this is like really, really focusing on this brand new beginning to bring more balance into my life. So I do feel like some of you guys, this is most of the hidden things that'll help you is to prepare to go to a new environment. Some of you guys, it's physical environment. Some of you guys, it is a mental environment. But it's like when I am going through this new stage, how can I hold myself accountable? How can I be more accountable? Being honest with yourself. Okay, so that's the action step. It's like, how can I hold myself accountable towards the actions and standards, especially with the standards that I want to uphold for myself when it comes to this new stage? Like, how am I going to show up differently with this brand new stage that I'm heading in? So this is very, very beautiful. I see some of you guys just really want to massively shift your world. Okay, so a lot of major arcana: the Fool, the Justice card, the Magician, and the World. Like some of you guys are planning on moving across the country, moving to a completely different location. Some of you guys, it's just a complete, like, I guess 180 when it comes to how you view the world, how you view people, how you view yourself. And this is just like, do you have a plan and process? A plan. Yeah, a plan. Do you have a plan? And I do also feel like it's just also waiting as well. Waiting for the work that you have put in. Okay, so waiting for the right time to go to a better environment. Waiting, actually, and it could be waiting to make decisions until you're at a peaceful state. Because in the Six of Swords state, it's like you're not at peace. So this could be some communication you're wanting to have with someone, and you want it to be like a clean new slate. It could be, yeah, I see that for a lot of you guys, because the Justice card talks about making wrongs right. It talks about an apology. It could be you making things right in your own life, or you making things right in a particular relationship, or you making things right in your world, the world around you, the connections that you have as a whole. And it's just telling you to wait until you're in a more peaceful state, because we do have this Four of Wands here that just talks about stability, stable home life, stability within yourself, stable relationships. So you have that mindset to want to and have that desire to build a stable connections with people, because that Three of Wands going into the Four of Wands. So yeah, most definitely waiting until the right time, because if you're not at a peaceful state, you can be harsh, you know, you can be impatient, the lenses that you see things in could feel like an attack, especially if you're living in survival mode. Okay, so this is just like waiting until the waters are calm. It's going to be the hidden things that'll help you before you proact, because I'm not going to say react. This is most definitely telling you not to react. Be proactive when it comes to what you focus your energy on, how you want to show up as this new person, the standards that you're going to have set in place when it comes to bringing balance in your life. Okay. So, yeah, action step. Action step. Yeah, so yeah, like how can I prep, or what standards will I have in place? Let's list 4 of them, because 4 talks about stability. List 4 standards and slash are like character traits that you would like to embody when it comes to you being in this new environment. Okay, so some of you guys, it's a new mental environment. Some of you guys, it's a new physical environment. It's just like, what are 4 standards? These are standards that are unbreakable, that they like, without these standards, like I have to uphold these standards in order for me to have peace. I can already give y'all an example. A standard that I will not waver on is the way you communicate to me, because I spend so much time teaching myself to communicate to myself in a positive way. I don't call myself stupid. I don't do any of that stuff, because I'm all about subconscious programming. So I will correct you. You got 2 times. I can tell you that much, if you're a friend and you want to be a close friend, before I distance myself. So that is a boundary. The way you communicate, you will only uplift and encourage me, okay? And that's different when it comes to truth and honesty. You're giving me constructive criticism. That's okay. I'm talking about the jokes, the insulting jokes for no reason, you know, type of thing. I don't have those type of relationships, okay? So that will help me bring peace. Communication is another standard for me personally. I need communication, honest communication, being who you are authentically. I don't give a F if it hurts my feelings. I respect honesty overall, over everything. I'm the type of person who's able to take a step back and get my ego out of the picture to actually listen to what you say through unbiased ears. Okay, so those are just examples. 3 will be another standard for myself is looking at the positives before the negatives. Okay, so it's like when I have a conversation with someone, I want to list out the positive traits of that person or the positive things of the situation before I list out the negatives, okay? Or even with every situation I'm in, okay, what good can I pull out of it first? So it can already set my vibration up there, okay? And I might as well go ahead and think of a 4th one. A 4th standard for me when it comes to this new beginning, speaking my mind. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm going to speak my mind. I feel like I have to express myself in order to be at peace. I cannot keep things inside of me, so it doesn't matter how you will receive it. You know, people may not necessarily like the way that I speak, but the one thing that I can say that you can say about my character is that Tasty always expressed herself honestly, because I'm not going to. I'm done sugarcoating. I would sugarcoat, you know, and tiptoe around that truth, but still give it to you. But now it's just going to be the honest truth about how I feel. I'm not going to keep it inside of me anymore. I don't like keeping it sitting with energy. Okay. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. I hope that gave y'all a little idea, okay? But think of things for yourself on how you want to show up. You know, some of you guys may want to show up as someone who's more connected with your kids, or someone who wakes up and do yoga with their kids, or set the morning with, you know, et cetera, morning routine or whatever. Think of it, okay? List 4 of them, okay? But I love y'all so much. Remember, we're always lit and we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Don't let these hoes get you outside your character, okay? Toodles.